Hello, my name is Ashley Monfiles, and the drug that I have chosen is called the Krokodil Drug. I learned about this drug from an article in the International Journal of Drug Policy. The Krokodil Drug is a flesh-eating drug that turns people into zombie-like creatures and seems to have made its way into the United States. This extremely dangerous drug is called desomorphine and is known on the streets as Krokodil. It's a zombie drug, meaning it kills you from the inside out. If you want to die, this is one way to do it. Desomorphine is an opiate invented in 1932 for medical use in the United States, and it is like morphine but much more potent. About a decade ago, the people of Russia seemed to be the most attracted to desomorphine due to its ease of production, and heroin became less available. Russia has more heroin users than anyone in the world. They have up to 2 million users. For most of their lives, it consists of crime, prison, HIV, hepatitis C, and an early death. To try and stop this, Russia made a big push to get rid of heroin. This made the drug more difficult to get, and by supply and demand, much more expensive. This made users start looking for something as strong as heroin, but cheaper, which is how the drug became so popular. Desomorphine is a mixture of codeine, iodine, gasoline, paint thinner, hydrochloric acid, lighter fluid, and red phosphorus. Codeine just became the main ingredient the last 3 to 5 years. It was originally made with poppies or raw opium as the starting material, but since it's so easy to get over-the-counter medications, addicts have turned to codeine. The cooking process is similar to methamphetamine. This homemade drug is highly impure and contaminated with strong toxics and byproducts. In Russia, on the streets, it's called the crocodile or Russian magic. It's named crocodile because users report black or green, scaly skin as side effects, making them look like crocodiles and resulting in large skin infections and ulcers. In 2011, 65 million of doses were confiscated in Russia, and an estimated 100,000 in Russia and 20,000 people in the Ukraine have been estimated to have injected the drug in 2011. In Russia, users frequently are young people with relatively short drug histories. The media suggests that 5% or more of the Russian drug users use crocodile. This drug is reaching epidemic proportions in Russia and potentially the Ukraine. The risk of the homemade drugs can be associated with HIV and HCV infection. Homemade drug production and sharing of needles are spreading very quickly cross-culturally. With the crocodile drug, you're getting high more often due to needing the fix. So this need for the quick buzz increases the likelihood to use unsafe needles, especially if you have multiple partners getting high. During binges, impaired judgments, and irrational behaviors resulting from exhaustion and sleep deprivation only causes the person to be less rational and to use the same needle as someone else. This also increases the risk of overdose. American drug enforcement agencies fear this could happen in the United States, especially because it is so easy to make. You can buy all the ingredients right from your local pharmacy and for just a few dollars. A similar size hit of heroin costs around $20. The other plus that addicts are attracted to is that it only takes 30 minutes to make. But addicts pay dearly for Crocodile's cheap high. It is a drug for the poor, and its effects are horrific. Wherever a user injects the drug, blood vessels in that part of the body burst and surrounding tissue dies, sometimes falling off the bones in chunks. The typical lifespan of an addict is just 2 or 3 years. Damage to the soft tissue of your skin can be expected quickly after you start using, and medical help is usually sought out before it's too late. There's one quote from an addict that I would like to give you in a situation from Russia. She won't go to the hospital, she just keeps injecting. Her flesh is falling off, and she can hardly move. At that point, addicts are usually already experiencing severe mutilations, blood poisoning, blood vessel damage, blood virus transmission such as HIV or HCV due to need of sharing, memory loss and impaired concentration, meningitis, pneumonia, rotting gums, bone infections, decayed structure of the jaw and facial bones, sores and ulcers on the forehead and skull, as well as rotting ears, nose, lips, liver, and kidney problems. So why do crocodile users only seek help when they're in the late stages of the disease? Treatment for the crocodile addiction can be extremely painful, as withdrawal can last up to a month, in which the pain can be enough to cause heart failure. Because of this, detox of this requires the addict to be taken to a residential treatment center where they can receive tranquilizers for this process. Because this is the most addictive substance known to man, recovery is very rare. Addicts who do recover can have permanent residual effects from the drug, such as speech impediments, lack of effect, or erratic movements. Although there have been several stories in the news about reported cases of crocodile use in the United States, this past January, Joseph Moore, as a spokesperson for the DEA, declared that there had not been a single toxicology report confirming desomorphine use in the United States. This may be because in the United States, heroin is much easier to obtain due to the stricter prescription laws, making it difficult to obtain the necessary codeine-containing tablets used in making the crocodile drug. But there has been other reports stating differently. In September 2013, reports from Phoenix claimed that the hospitals treated 2 people for symptoms consistent with the crocodile use. Since then, Time magazine has published more than 10 articles on both suspected and reportedly confirmed reports of the drug use in the United States. CNN has also published several stories about suspected cases of crocodile use in Illinois, calling it the flesh-eating zombie drug. In other countries across the world, the drug is spreading as well. There are reportedly 50 cities that have reported use. The crocodile drug might have started in Russia, but is spreading into other urban areas. Crocodile is something you never want to start. Your skin will start to fall off your body, literally. Your life expectancy is guaranteed to be less than 2 years. All these side effects can be expected to begin within the first few uses of the drug. While the drug is cheap, the effect is not. Crocodile use may not have reached our soil yet fully, but the crocodile hype has certainly taken this country by storm. While overdosing can occur, this is something that guarantees death by eating you from the inside out. And the only way to stop it from hitting the United States like it has in Russia is by understanding how deadly this drug is. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I would be more than happy to give you more information on this deadly disease. Thank you for your time.